Taliban is also a hot topic of discussion in Uttar Pradesh, in UP politics, where the Chief Minister, no less, has brought this up in the Vidhan Sabha. Let's listen in to what the Chief Minister said.
अध्यक्ष जी, तालिबान का समर्थन कर रहे हैं कुछ लोग, महिलाओं के साथ क्या क्रूरता बरती जा रही है, वहां पर बच्चों के साथ क्या क्रूरता बरती जा रही है अफगानिस्तान में, लेकिन कुछ लोग बेशर्मी के साथ तालिबान का समर्थन किए जा रहे हैं, तालिबानीकरण करना चाहते हैं। ये सभी के चेहरे एक्सपोज किए जाने चाहिए समाज के सामने।
So even when the central government is yet to decide whether we should engage with the Taliban or not, or talk to the Taliban or not, in Uttar Pradesh, speaking in favor of the Taliban is actually being seen as a political taboo by the BJP, by Yogi Adityanath. Is this a build-up to the 2022 elections where Taliban is going to be used as an issue? Certain utterances were made by the Samajwadi Party MP also. I would like to welcome Mr. Naved Sarim, a lawyer and also Samajwadi Party sympathizer. In just a short moment, we'll have a representative from the BJP also. Naved Saab, I want to ask you this question. Do you think that it is a matter of regret and shame that many leaders and many people actually are coming across sympathizing the Taliban and basically saying that let's give them a chance, let's give them a shot at power, and they don't see the harm of Taliban being a terrorist organization?
Sanket, if they don't see the harm, I'm sure they will see it very shortly. There has been a naive attempt, there have been a naive trend in the last 5-6 days, not only in India but internationally, to try and say that perhaps the Taliban have turned over a new leaf, perhaps that something new can be expected from them. That is not going to happen. The history of this group is before us.
Naved Saab, I'm sure you must have heard the statements of Samajwadi Party leader Shafiqur Rahman Burk, who's the Lok Sabha MP from Sambhal, who said, yes, you want Afghanistan to be free and want to run their own country. He was talking in the reference of Taliban, saying that it is now free and they want to run their country. It is this statement which has now become, a political hot potato in Uttar Pradesh, where the Chief Minister has launched a counter-attack.
You must also be aware that he said that he's been misinterpreted. I've not heard exactly what he said, but I would like to give him the benefit of the doubt that he was misinterpreted, because this is an issue I think that there is broad clarity throughout. In fact, today, I don't want to score political points, but just today I was reading a story that a BJP MLA in Tripura has said that we will counter TMC in Talibani style. Now, that doesn't mean he supports Taliban, right? I think on this issue, we are all together. There is a misguided, naive understanding that perhaps the Taliban have changed, and unfortunately, I think the Taliban have already started showing that they have not changed.
Do you fear that the discourse around Taliban is going to be used in the run-up to the Uttar Pradesh elections? I mean, you've seen the Chief Minister talk about it very openly. He's commented on the comments of certain Samajwadi Party leaders, and not just SP leaders, many other people also who seem to be either sympathetic towards the Taliban from Uttar Pradesh, or they seem to suggest, let's give them another chance. Do you think that this will become a political issue in the run-up to UP elections?
No, I don't think so. Ultimately, Afghanistan is very far away. Ultimately, we are all concerned about India, its constitution and its rule of law. And I think one thing that we are all agreeable for is that the rule of law must prevail in India. Now, I have a lot of friends in UP, I work in UP a lot. And I think what people are more concerned about is, bread and butter issues, not Taliban or not anything. There have been some attempts like renaming Aligarh. I don't know whether they're going to do it or not, but they want to rename Aligarh as Harigarh. So there seems to be some political strategy behind it. I don't think it will succeed.
Okay. I have Mr. Alok Vats, leader of the BJP, also with us. Mr. Vats, the feeling is, and Naved Saab is saying that there is a feeling that, the BJP is again trying to attempt to polarize on the basis of religion. Do you think that this new strategy of questioning the Taliban and questioning some people for their sympathy towards Taliban is also basically directed at creating a sort of a polarized narrative, between the Hindus and the Muslims?
After making me wait for a long time, you have given me this opportunity to speak. Thanks a lot. किसने बोला ये बात? Who has said this? There are people in India who are trying to establish, who are trying to say what has happened in Taliban is good. Like the Imran Khan has said, जंजीरों से मुक्ति दे दिया. Do you think this is also the language of people in India? Only a few pocketed people who have vested interests, who are terrorists, who back terrorists, who live with terrorists, who
Can
work
you
with
name
terrorists.
these people? Can you name these
No.
people? See,
I
the point
cannot
is,
name
I'm
these
sure
people.
you are referring to the statements
I
of
cannot
Shafiqur
name
Rahman
these people.
Burke. Shafiqur Rahman says
No,
that
no,
my
no.
statement
I
was
will
misrepresented.
I will not name any people because I am not the authority to do so. Naming me, you must have concrete proof. I don't have that. But yes. let
No,
me tell you one
then
thing.
where does this comment
Let
come
me-
from that there are people who are sympathizers? If you don't have concrete proof, and do you feel that this is being
From their
converted into a
language,
political and
from their
poll
language,
issue in Uttar
from the
Pradesh?
behavior, it is evident. It's evident from the language, from the behavior.
Mr. Vats, my final question, I just want to ask you, do you think that Taliban and sympathy or so-called sympathy towards Taliban will be made a poll issue in Uttar Pradesh? I mean, the Chief Minister has spoken about it in the Vidhan Sabha.
Yes, certainly. If atrocities on women, atrocities on children are tolerated by people of UP, whosoever it may be, that community must be taken to task.
Mr. Vats,
You cannot be inhuman.
Mr. Vats,
have
you
to
know,
be human.
this great amount of clarity that you have as of this moment
I
about the
always have clarity in my
Taliban
thoughts.
is something which the
Sanket,
government of India as of
Sanket.
this moment does not have.
Sanket, you have seen me.
They are
right
waiting and
now.
watching.
You have been seeing me speaking and watching.
Alok
I'm
Saab,
always
I have seen your position, but as of this moment, your government in the center at this moment is waiting and watching. We don't see
Of
this
course,
great clarity
of
that
course.
Alok Vats has
Of course.
in the
globally,
positions of the government.
Looking at the situation at the present, India has to only wait and watch. What can it do? We have already invested so much money there. It's all at stake.
Fair enough.
हमारे व्यापारियों का करोड़ों रुपए वहां फंस गया है. What can we do about it?
Fair enough.
We are just helpless.
But I think I'm
Lekin,
glad that both
humanitarian
Naved ji
grounds
as well as Alok Vats agree
No.
that for anyone who sympathizes with a
Humanitarian
terrorist organization, I've run out of time, for anyone who sympathizes with a terrorist organization called the Taliban right now and feels that they are, the new harbinger of liberalism in the world is sadly mistaken. History will repeat itself. And I don't know why a lot of people are willing to give Taliban this chance. Why this sympathy is what we ask. Good night and good night.